Hi there, this is K4A, Knowledge for All Educational Videos channel. We are continuing with learning Scratch tutorials, learning Scratch blocks, we are continuing with making Scratch tutorials, and in this video today we are going to learn how and when to use Scratch block, which is named broadcast message. Okay, let's go to Scratch to see that in action. Broadcast message is one of the events blocks, so it's a yellow group of blocks. If you have selected some other kind of group, some other kind of blocks, click on the yellow events block and blocks and select the one which says broadcast message. I have selected the girl Anina dance sprite, which we have used before to ask some questions to the cat, and this new block is not dependent on that, but it will be hard to explain it in one video. Anyway, let's try to do it. Let's click on it to see what happens. First of all, there is some kind of drop down menu which says message 1 and new message. So message 1 is default state, default message, which is already pre-made by Scratch, but you can click on new message to make new one. When you click on broadcast message, nothing happens. Let's see if I attach that onto the girl and try that in my game. It blinks, it works, but nothing happens. Let me stop the game. Okay, so why this Scratch block is not working, or how does it work, if it works at all, because we are not seeing anything on the screen. This block was working, it's working, and everything is okay, but as I said, you have a couple of more steps to see how what the result will be, what that means, and how this block works in terms of why do we need it and when do we need it. You will need this block when you want to communicate between some couple of sprites, some 2 or more sprites or so on. What that does mean is that if you, for example, want this girl to not to say something in terms of this look, say and so on, not to say it on screen, but to send message, broadcast message to some other sprite, for example to cat or some other sprite, and then after the cat receives that message, cat will react to it. So this message is kind of action, and then you will have reaction from some other sprite or even on the same sprite. So when this girl sends message to cat, for example, go away, we can program the cat to leave the screen. Or for example, I'm going to choose some sprite. Yeah, this bat is great. So for example, I will just resize it a little bit to be smaller. So for example, how would you program this if you need it for your game? If you needed this girl to say to this bat, attack the cat, you can do it like this, right? Attack the cat, and that works. That's only something on our screen, but nothing happens. So how are you going to say to the bat to do something considering attacking the cat? How do you communicate in that way? Is it possible, and how to do it? We have bat, we can program in it. We have girl, we can program in it. We can drag and drop some kind of Scratch blocks, but how to communicate between cat and the girl, bat and the girl, or girl and the cat, or cat and the bat, and so on. So how do sprites communicate one to another? That's where this broadcast message comes in handy. So girl will broadcast the message, and although nothing happens yet, that's because we need to learn these other blocks here. When I receive message and so on, we will do that in next videos, but for now on, just think about this broadcast message as some kind of communicating between sprites. So that's how the girl can communicate with the bat or with the cat, or she can even communicate with herself in terms of for example, if you made some kind of game where you collect some points, so if you I don't know, collect 100 points, then you can say broadcast message, some kind of achievement is made, 100 points achievement is made, so then do something else. So it's like some kind of you can think of it some kind of trigger, some kind of we had here, I think no, here we have when key pressed, when this sprite click and so on. So this broadcast message is some kind of trigger like this, key pressing, sprite clicking and so on, but it's only even more powerful in terms of it can work on so many sprites. You can actually send this message to every sprite here, so every sprite can do something different depending on what this message is. And which one other thing is that you can make endless number, I don't think endless number of messages, but a lot of them. So you can, for example, I haven't shown yet how to make new message, so just click on the new message and type name, and we will make here message name bet attack, because that's what we are going to use here for our game next video. That's it for now. Still we haven't seen what these blocks are doing in terms of some action on the screen, but you will have to wait for the next video when we are going to learn when I receive message. Until then, that's it for this video in terms of explaining this scratch block broadcast message. I will now continue with tweaking my game a little bit to make it more interesting and more polished. So if you want to learn something about how you can make your game more complex and how to add new features, you can follow me. If you don't want to do it, it's okay, you can stop it now, because I'm not going to explain this broadcast message now in this video. From now on, I will just concentrate on using some blocks which we have learned before to make a couple of changes on this girl and this cat, so they look more polished and our game is more interesting. Okay, so let me just think for a few seconds what we can add here, and let's see what actually we have here. Okay, what I have already seen here is that first question which girl asks me is can you help me with my English homework? Then she waits for the answer. If the answer is yes, she says great, thank you very much. If the answer is something else, whatever else, she says oh well. She waits a little, but she asks second question, which is how many letters are in word banana, which is cool, but again the problem is that she asks the second questions no matter what. So even if the answer is yes, I want to help you, if the cat says yes, I want to help you, and even if the cat says no, she is asking more questions. That doesn't make much sense. So what do I want to do here now? Here is the third question, here is the second, and here is the first. Okay, so even if the cat answers yes or no or whatever else, the girl just keep on asking the cat some other questions like crazy. She's not even thinking about, okay, the cat said no. Why do I have to ask the cat more questions? That doesn't make any sense. So the thing I want to do here is, if the answer is no, something else. So if the answer is no or something else, I want this girl to stop asking this cat any more questions. How to do it? I think we have learned stop block. Let me see here. I think yeah, we have learned stop block in a few previous videos. So I want let me just paraphrase again. What do I want to do? When the girl asks the cat, are you going to help me with my English homework? If the cat says yes, the girl will say great, thank you very much, and she will ask new questions. But if the cat says no or something else, if you, I don't know, type some other answer other than yes, a girl will stop asking the questions. So how do we stop them? We use this stop block. We put it into else. Why? Because we want the girl to stop. Here is the stop asking when the cat says no or something else. So this is else. This is where I want the girl to say, oh well, then no more questions for you, and she stops. But if I leave stop all, girl will stop whole game. I don't want to do that. If I click other scripts in this sprite, that means girl will stop all of these sprites. If they were plugged, they are not even plugged on something else, so I don't want that either. What do I want to do? I want the girl to stop this script, this script. So why do I want to do it? I want to do it because if the answer is no, stop this. Don't go further below. Don't ask about banana. I hope that's clear. So we stopped it here, so no more questions. But if the answer is yes, girl will say great, thank you, and she will ask the second question to the cat. Okay, let's try it. Can you help me with my English homework? Let's try first with no to see if it will stop. Oh well, there are no more questions for you. And the girl stops. So I have to click on her again. Can you help me with my English homework? Let's try with maybe. Again, she says no more questions and she stops. So no matter how many times we type here, whatever we type, if it's not yes, if the answer is not yes, she will always say, okay, you're not going to help me, no more questions for you. That's what we wanted. But if we say yes, she will ask the second question. Okay, so how many letters are in word banana? If I say 78, she will say, are you sure? But she will again continue with third question. And we don't want to do that. We again want to stop it. So let's bring another stop this script and put it here. Okay, so let's just zoom a little bit to see these answers here. If how many letters are in word banana? If answer is the length of banana, which is 6, right? She will say cool, thank you very much, and then ask the third question. And if the answer is something else, she will say, are you sure? Try again. And stop the script. Okay, let's try that. We will have, I think, another problem, but let's try it. Can you help me? Yes. Great. How many letters are in word banana? 78. Are you sure? Try again. I will have to go every time. I will have to go with whole process here. That's the problem I was talking about. Every time I mess up, every time I get the wrong answer, I will have to go back on the start. So when I clicked on this girl sprite, I will have to answer again the first question, even if I answered it right first time, then second, then third, and so on. We'll fix that later, maybe just with these broadcast message blocks, but for now let's concentrate on these questions here. Okay, can you help me? Yes. Great. Thank you very much. How many letters are in word banana? 6. Cool. Thank you very much. What's the third letter of the word banana? Again, if I type something wrong, she won't stop. She will just go on and on. So I have to copy, drag and drop this stop, and stop this script, and I will copy this. Are you sure? Try again. But I want something else to. No, let's just try it like this. Okay. Yeah, what I wanted to do, sorry. I wanted to do, sometimes in games you have to explain to your players how to behave in terms of when she asks the cat here, can you help me with my English homework, the player will not know how to answer in terms of somebody will type yes, of course, and that would be wrong answer, right? Even though he said yes, of course, she says, oh, well, why is that? Because we have defined the answer is only yes. So let me click on this. Can you help me with my English homework, and add some kind of help for the player, like type yes or no. Okay. How many letters are in word banana? Type number. Type the right number. What's the third letter of word banana? Banana. Okay, type the right number. Okay, so now it will be a little bit easier for players to see what they're supposed to type. Okay, let's try it. Can you help me with my English homework? Type yes or no. Yes. Great. Thank you very much. How many letters are in word banana? 6. Type the right number. Cool. Thank you very much. What's the third letter of the word banana? Cool. Thank you very much. And this is where we are going to stop, and maybe add something like cool, thank you very much, and you have earned this reward for your help, for your helping effort. Help, I don't know. what I'm trying to make here, girl, I want to make a game where girl will give this cat some kind of reward if the cat helps her with answering questions and helps her with her homework. So if all the answers are true, the cat will give something to the girl will give something to the cat, and that something could be, for example, I don't know, we'll think about it, maybe some kind of, maybe this dancing kid is making a concert, so he needs some kind of equipment, and he doesn't have equipment for his concert, like maybe these instruments, music instruments, or I think we have a microphone here somewhere. Yeah, microphone, cool. Okay, so maybe she can give him microphone when the cat answers all the questions. That would be cool. I will hide this microphone for now, but that could be a reward. So that's again one good example of how to... Why is this butterfly still on? Is that normal behavior? I forgot. Anyway, this microphone quest is could be another kind of good example for us to use some kind of message, and that message would be I'm going to make new message, broadcast new message, and the message would be microphone. I can name it cat got microphone, or I don't know, microphone. Yeah, cat got microphone. Or maybe girl gives. Girl gives microphone. Okay, so when do I want to do it? I want to do that at the last of all these questions. So if the cat fails at the first question, this is the first question. If the cat answers negative, not right, girl will ask the cat again, on and on until the answer is yes. Same with question 2, same with question 3. So only if the cat gets right 3 answers, if she answers right to every question, whole 3 questions, she will get the microphone. And I can put this microphone, girl gives microphone message here at the end, or here after the say, because that's more or less same. I think in terms of we won't have anything else after this probably so far. So she can say, cool, thank you very much, you have earned this reward, and then she will broadcast this message. That message will be sent to this microphone, so microphone will show up on the stage when the cat answered whole 3 questions correctly. Okay, so I think that's cool for now and for this lesson. And in the next lesson we are going to explain how these messages are received and how these other sprites will react to them. Okay, that's it for this video, and keep on learning, keep on scratching, keep on supporting this channel by viewing. I'm not sure how long I will make these videos. I will probably try to do it as much as possible, not only free but also premium videos, but I'm not sure with YouTube policy changes, because this new COPPA Act is kind of confusing and it can be abused from YouTube and other players, not including us creators. So I will probably mark all of my videos kids only, although I will make some of them for more adult users, or both. They are like this. For example, scratch videos, they can be viewed by adults and kids alike. I don't see the difference that much, but I have to be careful because of penalties and some stupid regulations. Okay, that's it for now, and I hope I see you in the next video. Bye for now.